So I'm out today with little book transfers. We're on our Christmas night out. You need to create your own Christmas night out when you're an artist. Thought I'd start off down at the Barras. I've not actually been here since I left my stall, so I feel a bit emotional. Come with us, check it out, see how it goes. So this is outside El Presidente by Tapen Tef, one of Glasgow's best graffiti writer street artists. Shout out to Terminal Dystopia, the East End's newest street artist, painting all the boxes.
And this painting's by me, Little Book Transfers. It's had its day, I would say. All the lines have faded away and the walls peeling off. I think a local old man tried to touch it up for me. Bless him, thank you so much, but fortunately it's not going to work. So it's about time I repaint it. But this was called Love Story down the Barras. I painted it about a year and a half ago. It was the first painting that I'd done outdoors when I decided I wanted to get back into doing art. And I thought this pub was abandoned. It's never open. It turns out it is open partly every Saturday night. Karaoke here and a Saturday night at the Cabin Bar. So I slipped a wee note under the door and the owner, she called me and she said, go ahead, do whatever you want. So I came down and painted this love story and I painted round the sides. Bit tight here because of the car. There's a Barras legend. This is probably the biggest wall I've painted on my own. I had limited paint, kind of just had to make it work with what I had. So it's not perfect, but I was definitely proud of it at the time. And it was a delight painting next to Panda's stall, which is just behind you. Yeah. Starry, starry night on the Cabin Bar. Hello. Looking extra fabulous today.
You take the mic.
How's it going?
Use some wisdom.
How's your studio going? Gary, brilliant from wisdom. There was recent research done by the Monroe, and so she's talking about motivation. It says motivation, and a conclusive finding of motivation happens when you act. And Picasso says inspiration comes during the process. You'll be aware of that. If you're painting, you're painting. But if you stop painting, you're not doing fuck all, are you? You're just sitting smoking joints. If you're painting, you're getting something. It doesn't matter what you paint. I mean, who would it say? Dostoevsky, as long as I wasn't helping somebody else. As long as you're doing something creative. It could be no very good poetry, no very good art. Mafia knows that. But as long as you're creating, you're helping yourself towards your future. We're all creative, but we're all God in the spark. And who the fuck God is, who knows? But as I said, motivation's a hard thing. I thought, fuck it. I'll just do it, I'll just paint and see what happens. And you get lost in it. I mean, you're lost in it. You reach a point where you're like, oh, fuck it, if I carry on, I can't do anything else. If I do anything else, it'll be a 3D picture, no a fucking painting.
A wee bit of Barras action. Barras wandering. So I've actually had to come back down the Barras this morning. I realised that my footage didn't actually record for yesterday of this section of the tour, which I was heavy gutted about because there was so much Barras action going on. It was class. Nikki got her photograph taken by a mad photography group. They were all doing a photo shoot in front of her paintings. It was just amazing, and I wanted to cry when I saw that it didn't record properly. So I'm back here bright and early, pure knackered. I just wanted to say that this is Frank earlier, who was talking about motivation, which I love. Frank is the sage of the Clyde, and he's just a mad guy, man. He's a Barras legend. He always hits out with pure amazing wisdom, which just seems to come out of nowhere, and he always seems to be reading something and finding out something, which I really appreciate. And this is his art here. And so we're now at BAAD, and there's a bunch of different bits of street art down here, so I'm going to try and show you them. It's a bit annoying, this gate was open yesterday, so could have showed you this a bit better. I've always thought that was Marina Abramovich, but somebody can correct me if it's not. Now that I'm looking at it, I actually don't know if it is. And I think this is actually a Cole Hamilton from back in the day, so that's pretty cool. We were in his studio the other day. And then big ups to Tommy Lydon, because he got us permission to paint the square yard, which is this big wall here. So one day Tommy came to my stall and he was just like, do you want to paint the square yard? And I was like, aye, defos, it looks class. How'd you work that one out? And he was like, I just know the guy that runs it. So big up Alec that runs the square yard as well. He gave us permission just to paint it. So I came down and painted this big heid. And it's the cover of my manifesto, which I'm really chuffed about. Probably still one of my favourite paintings, to be honest, man. I love it. And then Alco and Froderick and that came down and painted these guys. And so this is the other side of the square yard. Loads and loads of different bits got painted. This one's by Ross B-side. So many amazing details. Now he's just a heavy skilled painter. And one of my best pals, big ups to Ross B-side, each and every day. He's done a lot for us this year with the gallery, taking photos and stuff like that. So that's been great. And then this one here is by Michael Skeen, whose studio we were in the other day. Another belter. I always love the bikes sitting in front of it, and I love the barbed wire at the top as well. It's amazing. So it was really cool to start getting these painted. And then the square yard is all about kind of war memorabilia, as you can see here. And then this is our #1 gallery helper, Stephen Gilligan. Stephen Gilligan's been invaluable to the process of Grateful. He's always just shown up when we need him. And then this is probably the creme de la creme, iconic Barras painting. It didn't work out and that's okay, by Conzo Frob and Kieran Globel, my two co-conspirators in the gallery. And I love the wee details like this bit here, in danger of choking up, keep away from me. And then this feeling can be recycled. And I guess that's just about heartbreak and relationships, but I guess maybe just life in general. Sometimes things don't work out and that's okay. But this is so next level, man. The wee guy with his wee Barra. Conzo's characters are just so good. So sick. He's got a pure amazing ability to know where to put an outline and where not to put an outline. Like, see this bit here? There's no outline there. And I feel as though you get to a certain level and you start to understand characters so well that you can start messing about and not putting outlines certain places. And it's just a really sick style. So big ups to these two. We've still got prints of this in the gallery if anybody wants them. And I feel as though they should get another colour printed soon because it's just such a belter of a design. So there's one more painting and then that's me done, my wee section down here, because I'm still really upset about the one yesterday, but feels better. I'm glad Nicky convinced me to come back down today because it's nice to be able to show these paintings. The final one I've got here is by Taki Spatin, our Palestinian pal who was over and basically got chaperoned by Kieran when he was here in 2024. And it was basically just about rebuilding after destruction. There's a genocide taking place. It's like ethnic cleansing to an unbelievable scale. Taki painted this to basically show you can try and destroy a people, but they're always going to rebuild no matter what. It's kind of mental. I just remember standing listening to Taki speaking about it when he was here, and I did honestly think human beings are resilient and you kind of think you can get rid of somebody, but you pure can't, man. And it's futile, basically, and it's also an atrocity, and I think that's something that we really need to be aware of. Taki actually just lost his nephew. He was murdered in prison, and it's just brutal. It's like the harsh reality. I've obviously been talking about Glasgow being miserable in winter, but we actually just can't comprehend how brutal it must be to be living in an occupied territory like that. Again, like I've said before, the world is very corrupt, and it's disgusting that it's actually been allowed to happen. We talk about having human rights and stuff like that, and they clearly just don't exist, because if they did exist, what's happening to Palestine just wouldn't be able to go on. It just wouldn't happen. The colonial mindset that allows stuff like this to take place is just brutal, and it's pervasive, and it's deeply linked to capitalism. You can't really make loads and loads of money without exploiting somebody. And I think that I'm very aware of that, and I guess feel kind of complicit and stuck within that. And it's difficult because How do you change it? Big ups to Taki Spitine. Much love to you, brother. It was great getting to eat a shawarma with you. Your love and your energy shone through despite everything that's happening to your country and your family. And it's mad to see Monster Munchies calling. Upgraded, wait, I'll get him in the camera. The legend that is calling.
On the first sort of
Oh, yeah. And that was by Alco for Strangers Barbers. Aye, Alco's one of my favourites, man. He's a legend. So we're going to head to Wild Flowers Bakery. We thought we were getting peeped at there. The fear in our faces. This is us driving into the Southside. Go Southside, go Southside. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just put all this cool footage to a Mr. Bose tune.
I'll make a comatose list, but what is the prognosis? I'm going to give you eternity, whoever gets the closest. The narrative is not deep, but it's vain, like thrombosis. I'm loving how closest, I hope that's what my ghost is. Back to facts and tap her up, begat to build the lostest. Believe in the impossible since God spoke to Moses. Old school B-boy, don't mean that we're godless. Old school MC, prepare the wire mics to cordless. What's the commotion? There's echo in the potion. And what you gonna do because the chemist is the open. If I was in your shoes, I would be praying, then you're hoping. We narrowed the scope, all the well, and for open.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking potholes!
This is us running in the rain. We're desperate for the Wild Flowers Bakery. I think I thought it was Wild Flowers for some reason because I don't really know what I thought. It looks so good. Right, so Nikki's not happy with the pizza. I've not tried it yet, but she's not rating it. She's somebody who doesn't get to eat pizza at all.
But it's not like pizza, it's just like a weird dough
That's lovely though.
covered with tasty pizza toppings.
Yeah.
So it tastes good.
Yeah.
But as far as a base goes for pizza, it's nothing like pizza.
Still lovely. Not more. So this is what we're working with. This is what Nikki's raging about. I honestly think that maybe you shouldn't eat gluten-free because see, to eat gluten-free, you need to have I've no other option, right? So you appreciate things more.
I've tasted your gluten-free pizzas. They're no bad.
That's not bad either. She's also raging because we got a cold sausage roll. You gonna eat it cold?
A few moments later.
Should we try and eat the sausage roll cold?
I need it cold.
Let's give it a go.
Scored out of 10. First bite.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty rainy, if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear it, but...
You need to take 2 bites before you can rate, also.
You've obviously never seen Dave Portnoy's first bite pizza reviews.
But you need to let your taste buds adjust, that, especially since I was just eating pizza and there was no, palate cleanser in between.
Wow.
Pastry's flaky. Meat
Raw.
is soft and well seasoned.
Could you go back and get me another one?
No,
Man,
no.
that is incredible. Oh my God. I might cry. I miss Greg's so much. And I know this is offensive to say this because this is way better than Greg's, but I'm on a sausage roll
Take another bite.
in 6 months. I'm honestly going to cry.
It's an emotional moment.
That's next level. I've literally spent my whole life eating sausage and pastry. And then to have that cruelly taken away from me, it just wasn't fair. Wow. No. Don't drive yet.
I need to pee.
Frankie don't have a toilet now.
Do they definitely not?
I don't know, maybe they do. Aiden and that must have a toilet. Go, I'll let you use it.
You don't know that.
He will.
No, you don't. You can't just let me in when it's a full cafe full.
I'm his pal.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
That's the bit I want to do. Yeah.
On the road again. You definitely don't have a toilet. That's a good wee pasta place there. Not that you can go there.
Well, so this is us walking to Frankie Coffee to see Aiden and Jack. But it's pissing a rain, so I'm para that the camera's going to get fucked. Somebody told me it's not waterproof, so cheers for letting me know. But I'm still risking it. Have you been here before, Nikki?
Aye.
Is it good?
Come on, baby. Aye.
Nikki's a tough critic. She's hard to please. Do you know it's vegan? Wow, I've never been here before. Wow.
You need to ask about toilets nearby.
You have a toilet for you. Hello. Wow, what a dream. Cheers, thank you so much, man. Wow. Aye. Quality. Who painted that? So this is us, we've made it to Tramway. We're going to go in and see the Ray Yen song show. I actually don't know the name of it yet, so apologies for that, but buzzing for it. I just thought I would try and get some clips of this Molly Hankinson mural that I believe was done for Tramway. It's miserable, so I'm not going to mess about too much. But aye, Molly's stuff's really, really sick, man. It's class. If you've never been to Tramway, this is it here. It's an old tram factory or something like that. Do you think I should jump out and get the big kit? I've been a big fan of Ray Yen for years and years, mainly because I saw a project that her and her partner Michael did called Jarsdale Solutions, and basically what it was they built a big old man walking his dog and they walked about Denniston with it. But I saw it on somebody's Instagram story and I didn't know who it was, but it just feels stuck in my mind. And I thought about it for like a year or two and I was like, I really, really want to know who that is. And thankfully one day I discovered it online. I was so chuffed. It's one of those ones where you're like, yes, I've found the artist I've been looking for. Ever since then, I've just been really obsessed with what they both do. And this show in here is kind of just like the culmination of a lot of years' work and it's really, really cool to see, and it's really impressive. I'd highly recommend people come and check it out. It's just so sick, and it's very inspiring what a local artist can do when they're given an opportunity of this size. So I would highly recommend coming and check it out. It's so trippy, man, it's so cool. Big ups to Ray Yen Song and all our family, because I know it's often a pure family effort, so aye, big ups. So that's the end of our day. Thank you for coming with us. Tramway, come and check it out. I know there's loads of people that have never visited before. I'd lived in Glasgow for ages before I actually came here, so it's worth a visit. There's always a new exciting show on, and the one that's on downstairs just now by Ray Yen Song is amazing. Cheers for joining me. Cheers for all the support on the YouTube so far. I still haven't even done any painting or anything like that, so cheers for sticking with me. I know that I'm just kind of cutting about just now, but I'm also just trying to learn how to use the cameras and mess about, I guess. Big ups yourself for checking out. Grateful to be here. Peace. And special shout out to Little Book Transfers for all their help today, because I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, boy.